battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
Welcome, fellow travelers. We're there and back again with some more Dawnless days in the Dale campaign. We are on turn 24. I'll see how far I can get in this stream today. Just gotta kind of check on a few things here before I end this turn. Okay, so to recount from the last stream, we had a couple of negative things happen. I think there's some more action up here with Gundabad. They look like they're going to be a threat to the dwarves. I hope they don't take Erebor, because if they do, that'll be very, very bad news for us. Down here, along the borders of Mirkwood, Dol Guldur decided to not only attack one of our outer lying villages, but desolated it too, so now it's going to be completely useless to us for a set number of turns. We did have to deal with an Easterling incursion from the far south. We were able to lure them towards Fennesgondren, and actually, I think we completely annihilated them here, because they tried attacking Fennesgondren, but we successfully defended it. So now I'm trying to get ourselves ready for our next step here. It might make more sense to start sending the army south to push against the Easterlings again, because we need to try to make some more progress against them. I think at this point, the biggest problem we're having is we're not expanding far enough south and putting more pressure on the Easterlings. Because it's pretty clear they have absorbed all the Belchos territory. I also believe they got the Rakru here on their side too. From all their icons down here. The Feradrim are still a threat to them in the north. I don't know how their relations are looking exactly. Yeah, I'm worried about the Feradrim going to war with us. But we need to maintain our power ranking as best we can. Because I think right now it's our power ranking that's kind of keeping them at bay. So we really need to focus on Rune a lot more. Hostile incursion imminent. Yeah, the public morale is becoming a problem. Public order is becoming an issue in some of these areas. Control in this province has reached critically low conditions. Oh boy. Again with this region? Yeah, I really need a governor. I think that's my biggest problem. I really got to get a governor in this area. Diligence and duty have paid off. This character has increased in rank. Yeah, see, that's not a very good image to put here. It makes me look like someone... It looks like someone died. But at least we got this guy increasing in rank. That's good. We'll get this cavalry unit fully replenished.
Ready, men?
Alright, so this guy's cost me some upkeep. I think I should disband him for now. Yeah, because that's cost me some money every turn. Let's go ahead and just disband him.
Come together.
I could really use these troops down south.
Countrymen!
Yeah, in order for me to get more troops, I may have to go back across these borders. I'm not sure what to do exactly. I feel like it'd be great if I could help out the dwarves over here. Push back against Dol Guldur. Then I don't have to worry about my western frontier as much. But, again, I have no idea when the Eastlings are coming back. So I gotta be ready for that, too.
Stay together!
Alright, let's turn off Forced March. I think what I'll do is... I'll go into this territory and just start raiding next turn. Yeah, we'll do that next turn. We got some money here, so let's try improving control in this area. It's rather questionable. Yeah, we gotta get our income up a little bit more. I'll have to keep this guy up in the north. It might be better if I send him down south for now, is what I'm thinking, because we kind of need him to help maintain control in these other areas. Yeah, because public order starts looking really bad around these regions. Alright, let's end the turn then, shall we? Oh yes, we need followers here. He is only a general, so anything that'll help reduce upkeep costs. Yeah, I guess we'll do that. Actually, wait. Yeah, let's do that instead. There we go. That helps. Yep, these guys are attacking yet again.
We are a strong people.
I'll go ahead and send you up north to help deal with this problem.
For Middle-earth!
So if I choose to attack this guy now, what kind of garrison does it have? Esgaloth? They don't have a very strong garrison. I think we could just take it now and just like completely sack it, honestly. And then I'll give this to the dwarves too.
Break your weapons!
Anything to just kind of break them is what I'm looking to do. So let's do a quick save here. We'll auto-resolve this. Alright, only lost 62 men. Anything I can do to kind of just make things worse for Rune. I don't think occupying is going to be a good idea. I feel like we're kind of stretched out at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and loot this place is what I'm thinking. Well, I could just sack it. Do not capture the settlement, but steal treasures and damage buildings. All captives are killed. Control is increased, and the previous owners will like you a lot less. Okay. Let's see here. Loot and occupy would get me slightly more money, plus I get control over it. I think I will give it to the dwarves.
Countrymen! For Middle-earth!
Alright, let me talk to the dwarves. Alright, dwarves. Let's see here. Might even give it to the Woodland Realm, but their strength ranking is kind of low. I kind of need Erebor to get stronger. Let me give you this region here. Yeah, let's do that. That way it's their problem, not ours. We can get this army back on the move again. In fact, we can start sending them back in this direction. Just do whatever we can to kind of keep the Easterlings busy. Okay, how are things looking here? I feel like food is still pretty good, but we definitely need more military infrastructure. We did complete the recruitment complex. But it doesn't really reflect in this region because we're in the wrong province, I think. So it's got to be here that we recruit them. Alright. Gonna need you on forced march. Need you to get there as fast as you can. Because we're already looking at some issues over here. That place is becoming a problem. Recruitment complex. So this gives us merchant escorts, shipmen. It would be nice to have this in the area because we don't have a lot of infrastructure here to help out with. We only got tier 1 stuff, which doesn't really help us. Mayorhold would probably be a better place to build that because it's closer to the front lines. But I feel like we kind of need more income from this region. Venice Gondrin, we should get a harbor town going here, so let's put the money into that. And can I start recruiting troops? Nope, not yet. Okay, well, you know what? I can't build that anymore. I can't afford it. Okay. I'm going to get you guys moving soon. I think I'll have you head towards Karasguinarith. Yeah, let's get that out of the way. Give it to the dwarves, let them deal with it. Okay, so over the last half year, trade with our partners in Erebor has been fruitful. They enjoyed the bounty of our farms and fishermen, while the great forges of the dwarves have supplemented our military equipment with superior craftsmanship. Maintaining this trade route is of great importance. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, if we go on forced march, we're still not going to get there on time. And this guy's only getting stronger. Yeah, let's get you moving then.
We are a strong people.
I think I'll do this. I'm going to put you... Yeah, let's start putting you here.
Let's go.
And I'll have you start recruiting some more troops. Now, I got to be wary of the upkeep costs. Oh, that's not bad. These guys are fairly cheap. I don't really think I need better archers. Because the thing is, our tier 1, our yeoman archers have really good range, and they're already superior to Easterling archers. So I'm going to keep this going. Let's get a few more of these guys. That'll help. And then I'll get one of these guys going too. And then I want you to just continue heading back as quick as you can. I want to get this army ready for the next incursion to Easterling territory. Our tech's been researched. What else could we look up? Corruption, negative 5% of current value. That would be useful. Okay, and this is all just infrastructure upgrades. Oh, yeah, let's do that one. That makes sense. We'll get that one done next.
Ready, men?
Alright, gotta get this army moving.
We are a strong people.
Alright, so let's see here. He's a general. So any governor bonuses, they're not really gonna help because he's not exactly a governor. I still think this would be beneficial. I mean, I really like the extra missile damage and attack rate. 10% is pretty decent, I would have to say. I'm just gonna say LOL 1234. Hey. Hey, how's it going? Trying to get better at this response rate, so do forgive me if I take a while to get back to you on the stream chat. Alright, I need to get this guy back into friendly territory so we can start recruiting troops again. It's kind of, these rivers are, they are a bit of a hindrance, I have to admit, because it takes almost, it pretty much takes like a whole turn to get over these dang rivers.
We are a strong people.
Alright, that army's only getting stronger. We'll have to be careful over here. I think I'll just put you over here for now. I want to get this army on the move soon.
We are a strong people. They may be near.
Don't have a whole lot of money to work with, unfortunately. I'm still trying to upgrade stuff as best I can. But these incursions These hostile incursions are starting to annoy me, especially Rodafin. I'm trying to understand why this is such a troublesome region. Yeah, public order is just a mess here. I mean, we still got a pretty decent garrison there. That's good news. Yeah, I really wish it was easier to try to figure out how to look at the specific attributes of this village. Details. Okay, that's how to look at it, right? Karnan hinterlands. I don't think that really tells me about the exact region. I think the problem is culture. Even though culture is going up, it's not going up as fast as I'd like it to, and I think it's contributing to the hostility in the area. And the more we have to continue bringing down this rebellion over and over again, the more it just pulls away troops where I really need them. Because if it wasn't for this nonsense, I could have had these guys pushing south against the Easterlings. Yeah, because I could even head towards Karas Rakarin over here. With these troops combined with these forces, that would have been very helpful. Or I could have had this guy on the move too. But nope, I gotta wait until this silly orc incursion has been dealt with. I'm kind of wondering what I can get another governor in the area. Already have the maximum number of governors. That's annoying. Alright, let me see. Because politics for Dale just feels kind of murky. It's not as direct as playing as the Easterlings, where loyalty is definitely a factor you have to deal with. And you can promote people and, you know, have them as retainers for each other. I don't really know how to deal with Dale's politics, because it just doesn't feel like there's a whole lot for me to do here. Yeah, Bard over here. I could have him as retainer to Bran. Let's do that. Nordic. There we go. I think I'll do that for now. Governor. Oh yeah, governor attributes could be really helpful. I need more of that versus the generals. How are you? Hoping that you're having a nice day so far. It was only a few seconds from the moment I sent the message until you replied. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me know if you're playing any Dawnless days. If you are, I'm sure you can give me some tips or advice, because this is a very, very daunting campaign. Very different from the Medieval 2 mods. A lot to learn here. Alright, Governor, what can I do here? The food could be helpful. I don't really need these general traits over here, these military traits. I think I'll go with more food. There you go. More food helps. Alright, there goes Dol Guldur. Political favors. What's going on over here? Alright, let's do a decree here. Perfect. Alright, so he can't be a retainer at the moment, unfortunately. What happened down here? So this place is under attack. Well, don't worry. We have friends on the other side here. I've got friends on the other side. He's got friends on the other side. That's how it goes. Alright, I'm just gonna auto-resolve this nonsense. I don't have time to be fighting disgusting orcs. I think I better lower the graphics settings. I'm starting to see a little bit of stuttering here. Alright, let's hope our casualties weren't too bad, because I just want to wipe these guys out. So if I fight them now, can I just get rid of them, huh? Yeah, just kill them. No prisoners. Take some gold from them. Ooh.
Stay together. We are a strong
Okay,
people.
so you're good to go.
Let's go.
Put your back in here. Get this place under control, because it's already ticking me off here. I gotta repair some of this stuff, unfortunately.
Ready, men?
I'm gonna keep sending you... I think what I'll do is this. I'm gonna send you to take over for this guy.
We are a strong people.
Yeah, because you don't really need to be here, right? I don't think so. Let's just have this guy take over.
Keep going. Come
Let's have a
together.
little bit of a military presence here.
We are a
And then I'm
strong
going to have
people.
you trade units, because I want this cavalry on the field. And then
For Middle-earth.
let's do a trade here.
Stay together.
Let's leave behind the spear militia, okay? That way you can be on your merry way back to the front.
Countrymen.
You guys are pretty much ready to go again. I think what I'm going to do... I need to get extra troops for these guys, that's the thing.
We are a strong people.
It might make more sense for me to start sending these guys out a bit. Yeah, let's get you... Actually, no. Let's hold off on that. Let's do this. Let's just get into friendly territory, because I know we can start recruiting some troops here. Haven't played this mod specifically, but I played about 90% of Total War games, so maybe there are some tips I can think of. What difficulty level are you playing? Not that it matters, but I need to know in order to know the relative difficulty level of the campaign you're playing. Yeah, so I'm sure as you already know, this is a mod based for Total War Attila. I am on hard difficulty at the moment. I probably should have done this at normal, because I have never played a campaign in Attila before. And my only experience with Attila has just been through some custom battles with Dawnless days in the past. So campaign experience, not great, apart from I have played a little bit of Rome 2. So I did forget that. I did play a little bit of Rome 2, but not all that extensive. Like maybe enough of Rome 2 to kind of understand the basics of how the game works. But just the skin and bones basics, not a whole lot. Alright, here we go. You know what? The economy is okay, but I know we need way better troops if we're going to fight the Easterlings. We could use some of the merchant escorts, but these guys are going to be expensive. A little bit more expensive. I think I'll get... Ooh, yeah, because these guys are kind of expensive at 215 now that I think about it. I could see them being useful, but it is going to take a lot of out of our treasury. I like the watch post sentries, but I also know we're going to need a heck of a lot more archers. So let me invest in some more archers and then get one of these guys. That'll definitely expand our arsenal a bit. And then I'm going to have you just kind of like make your way out here. Yeah. Have you make your way out there. Then next turn you'll have some more troops. We'll merge with some of these guys. And then I could either send Nordic or Bran down. But Nordic, what kind of bodyguard does he have again? Is it cavalry or is it... No, he's got heavy bow infantry. And this guy's got bow infantry as well. Yeah. I might just disband this unit. Yeah, just to help out the economy a bit. Let me see here. How long would it take this guy to retrain? 56 turns? You know what? Let me just disband this guy. Help out a little bit with the income, because money is going to be tight for a while. I really wish I was making more progress given how many turns have passed by. Population surplus. Okay, so we need to start expanding... What is this? What was it again? Barding Heartlands. Okay. I really don't have money to be doing that. Okay, let's do... Actually, let's focus more on the economy again. Let's get this here. Yeah, because we need to focus on more growth. I feel like food is good. It's excellent, honestly, at over 800, but the income is still kind of poopy. It's because we're not really expanding. So that's got to change. I'm going to save it here because I kind of want to figure out like what direction we're going to go in. I feel like we should start taking the war against the Easterlings either in this direction or we could go towards Karasarakarein. That could work. I think I'll do that. But I got to get a lot more troops here if I'm going to do that. So let me try this. Because now we've got a very good number of archers here. We could use more infantry. So I think that's where the heavy infantry will be useful.
Let's go. Quickly now.
Because I need to leave at least a decent force behind to help defend Fenrisgondren in the worst case scenario. Yeah, because we got a decent army there, so I'm going to send you back to help defend Fenrisgondren. Then you, on the other hand, you're going to go as quick as you can towards Karasarakarein, because that's territory the Easterlings will not defend easily. And then from there, I'm thinking about holding that region. Yeah, we might have a better chance of heading towards what is this called again? Karasarakarein, or... Yeah, because taking Longarunin won't be easy. That's going to be a tough garrison. I mean, tougher garrison. But if we do take it, it would mess up the Easterlings quite a bit, because I know that's going to be a pretty strong economic hub for them. Okay. He may now be appointed to a higher one. That helps out. The ancient dwarf kingdom has been overrun by orcs. But the time has come for reclamation. Light will shine in the endless halls once more. Stronghold conquered. That's not good. That does not sound good. Dwardo Delph has been conquered. I'm trying to remember where the Dwardo Delph is. Where is that? Yeah, I don't know where the heck that is. Alright, let's go to terminal office here. Because we can promote somebody now. Okay, so if we get someone promoted here, the selected character may attempt to secure this office. Their success will be determined at the start of the next turn. Yep, I already know that. In office, they'll have the following effects. Personal influence +1. That's pretty decent. Let's try to secure that then. You're already a retainer to Baran. You could definitely use the help. Can I assign a new governor? Kelduin banks are definitely problematic. Oh, come on. I'm trying to figure out how this stuff works. Like, I really need a governor for the Kelduin banks. Otherwise, I'm constantly dealing with incursions. Already had the maximum number of governors, so... How do I get this guy, or any of these guys, become governor of Kelduin banks? Because that's really the most problematic area right now, in terms of control. It's a mess. Alright, so, the next move here is going to be very important. We could get to Karasarakarein a lot faster. I don't think we're going to be strong enough to take out Longarunin, but we could at least start off with smaller targets and hit Karasarakarein. Yeah, that I think would make more sense. I'm going to head this way instead. Actually, before I do that, let me save this here. Yeah, because I don't think we're ready to take on the Easterlings in their heartland just yet. I think we're better off just kind of getting rid of them along their outlying borders. How many turns have you played? So you really know the basic. It's not that crazy hard. You just have to know what you're doing. A tip that I think helps run the campaign is start with a war economy. That means a little income, at least 2 whole armies, one good and one relatively weak, so that they don't get too expensive. Then you improve your economy by expanding faster. Yeah, some good tips right there. I'm trying to be cautious about the size of my forces. I kind of feel like I need as many troops as I have now because I've had to deal with some public order issues over in this province in particular. So it's in Central Dale that we're dealing with hostile incursions, but it's only really coming from Rodhaven. So this is a bit of a problem child because if I don't keep forces in the area, they just keep popping up with more and more
They may be
rebellion.
near.
Yeah, there's no point in keeping this guy. I'm going to disband him.
We are a
And then
strong
I'm a
people.
little worried about another Easterling clan to the north of me because they could try to attack me in Lon Minuile over here. So I have to make sure I have at least a decent army here to kind of ward them off too. Yeah, let's have you go this way. And obviously, because public order is an issue in Central Dale, I don't want to take a risk of taking these people off more by raising taxes. So I'm kind of keeping it where it is. I'm trying to focus on boosting the food availability because food surplus is very good. We're doing a good job with food. But as our army continues to grow in size, obviously the more expensive it's becoming and the less income we're getting.
Countrymen.
And then I'm worried about what the Easterlings are going to do down here to the south, because I have no idea when they're going to attack me again. And when they do, I'm probably not going to be ready for it. Harbor City would be nice. Yeah, I think I'll get a Harbor City here. Let's do that.
For Middle-earth.
Yeah, and I'm on turn 31. Forgot to answer that earlier, and also I'm forgetting that my body is kind of blocking that side of the screen, so do forgive me there. Gurman. Governor traits, yes. Let's do that. Let's increase control, because I'm getting tired of these pesky Lake Town people not paying their taxes. They should be paying their taxes with glee. Office secured. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Treasury doesn't have a lot of money as usual. I could take Keras Rakarain now. I could besiege it now.
Slay the beasts.
I'm gonna see if I can try to besiege it. I think I remember this place having a large garrison, if I'm not mistaken, right? Oh no, it doesn't have that large of a garrison. We can take
We
them.
are a strong
We can
people.
take them. Alright, I'm gonna save it here. Not sure if I really care to take it now,
Raise
but
your weapons.
oh, I have to build siege equipment. That's right. Okay, so we'll do that.
Raise
Yep,
your weapons.
hold the siege then. Hold the siege. We just need to take as much territory from the Easterlings as possible. Otherwise, they're going to become a bigger and bigger problem over
We are a
time.
strong people.
Alright, I can't get any more cavalry here. That's not good.
Countrymen. Ready, men. We are a strong.
Let me get you back over here.
Quickly now.
Make sure we're keeping the Fettergen at place. I am familiar with Attila's engine, but not sure what changes, if any, have been made in this mod. But you should have a way to improve public order. When you open the city page, you should have the option to not to collect taxes from that city. You will get less money, but this is a temporary help to improve public order. Yeah, I'm familiar with lifting taxes. I don't think I can really justify doing that because income is already in kind of a stagnant place. So I'll just keep it where it is now because I think Rodhaven is under decent control. As you can see, it's not as bad as it used to be. Plus, keeping this guy there seems to help a little bit. And once I can get a governor in that region, that's going to help me out tremendously because right now it's the Kelduin Banks that doesn't have a governor. But once I can get somebody in that office, that'll be wonderful. Because then I don't have to worry about public order here as much. And I'm not entirely sure how politics works going from one faction to another, because like I said earlier, politics for the Easterlings is very different versus with Dale. Because for some reason, like loyalty isn't really a factor with the Men of Dale, or at least not from what I can visibly see here. Because with the Easterlings, you're constantly trying to keep tabs on your nobles and anyone else in your family to maintain loyalty. Otherwise, they'll just rebel and start their own faction. But here, I don't think I have to worry about that as much. Okay, what was I doing here? Offices. Let's see. I could get you to Council Elder. Let's see if that works. He's a general. Let's see here. I think I'll do City Watch for that one. Because if anything, you're going to be more on the defensive than the offensive. That's not good. I hope the dwarves are doing okay. Representatives from the trade guilds in Esgaroth have been gathered to discuss future exports to the Woodland Realm and how they align with the kingdom's goals. While many options were debated and discussed in detail, the decision falls to you. This is like our third time we've had to select what focus we're going to have with the Woodland Realm economically. Industrial focus, prioritizing industrial exports to the Woodland Halls. Cultural focus, our merchants are prioritizing cultural exports to the Woodland Halls. Or our merchants are prioritizing agricultural exports to the Woodland Halls. Let's do more agriculture. Okay, so now he's been promoted. That's good. Again, I need someone to be promoted to governor of a province. That would be wonderful news for me. Alright, I definitely don't have time to hold out on this. I'm going to do a quick save here. Yeah, we clearly have missile superiority. Loyalty is usually a mechanic that in these games only the bad races get. Yeah, that's the general vibe I seem to be getting. I lost 88 men. Okay. Alright. I really need to start occupying territory. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. Let me see. What's this? Chieftains hold. Yeah, the problem is converting all this stuff is such a headache. But I have to repair this stuff first, so let's do repairs for this. Boy, this is gonna be a lot to deal with. Okay, we'll repair all this, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. I really hate the idea that we have to spend so much money to convert this. Like, can it not be enough to just repair the stuff? Do we really have to spend a fortune on converting the stuff? Because that's kind of annoying. Okay, let's do... Oh, less corruption would be nice. I still feel like I need to cut back on the military a little bit more. Okay, at least we're getting some more of our Dale cavalry again. That's good. Okay, nothing to really build. I can't upgrade anything. Nothing really. Oh, that's right, population surplus. We do have a population surplus around these regions here. So which one am I really going to prioritize? Guaymathar, Dale, or Sepholm? Oh, I can't do anything for Dale. So it's either Guaymathar, Sepholm, or... yeah, that's about it. Let's see. This one's definitely getting me more income. I might prioritize them. Like I said, I know a military is not great here. Public order is good, so I'm not worried about public order. Hunting grounds would help with more food, which we don't really need. We need more wealth. Yeah, this is a mechanic that comes from Attila's engine. Because you're not from the same culture, you can't use their buildings. Yeah, I know. I still feel like that's kind of annoying. It costs such a fortune to convert the buildings. I have to repair them first, and then spend even like 10 times more just to convert them. The pains of occupation. Alright. Influence would be nice. I mean, I know that's going to be one of our priorities, but I feel like influence is already really strong here. It's like 100% culture, right? Northern kingdoms, yeah. So we don't really need that so much, do we? Up to 2 bonus for the whole province for control. I'm kind of torn here. So we could either make Guaymathar more of a breadbasket for our kingdom, or have them start focusing on workshops. I think I'll have them focus on... Let me see here. I think I'll have you focus on fields. And then over in Sepholm... Okay, so I've already spent my population surplus.
Ready, men? Countrymen!
I think it'll be a wise move to kind of focus on Dale being a breadbasket for our allies, because if we're focusing on so much agriculture, then that should be good for us moving forward.
We are a strong people.
I'll have to keep this guy there for a while. Alright, the Feridrim. Our power ranking is still steady. Check on Rune. I'm scared to look at Rune. Oh, there are 4 now? Yeah, that's bad. I don't think they've incorporated the Harem yet. Yeah, they're still a contender up there, so that's good. I don't know how to check on what their relationship is with their Harem. Let me see here. Oh, they're military allies now. Okay, so they're on good terms, but the Easterlings are at war with the Order Carni. That's good. They're at war with Harandor. Okay. Oh, Nordic. Let's see. Again, he's not a governor, so none of that's really going to help. I think I'll boost the marksman attributes. And oh yeah, we get a banner too, right? A banner upgrade. This would be great. I would love to get banners of the Black Arrow. That's a great banner there. Extra morale would be helpful. Oh, this would decrease upkeep costs for land units. I think I'll do that. Yeah, that's good. Plus, increased experience for Vinland Watchmen, Yard Patrollers, and Guards. Well, we do have the Vinland Patrollers, I think, right? I think that's what these guys are called. Okay. Let's try to decrease that upkeep cost, because that is a lot. It's a big army, very expensive. Import priorities. Okay, so now this is different. Import. Representatives from the trade guilds in Esgaroth have been gathered to discuss future imports from the Woodland Realm and how they might align with the kingdom's needs. While many options were debated and discussed in detail, the decision falls to you. Literature focus. Our merchants bring many tomes and scrolls back from their journeys into Mirkwood. Focus on importing tomes and scrolls. I really wish what kind of impact this would have on us, economically and influence-wise. Focusing on importing jewelry, trinkets, and art. Maybe do artisanal focus. I kind of wish I knew what kind of impact it would have on my economy, because I have no idea. Alright, so if this army gets on the move, yeah, it's going to go down very badly. So I really need to maintain control here. Now, if I upgrade this, this will help. It doesn't exactly help increase control. It helps increase influence a little bit, but it does provide me with garrison. But I think this helps with control, right? Let me see here. Chieftains hold. So what can I convert it to? Yeah, this would help with control. Helps, yeah, helps get rid of corruption. I think it'd be wiser to go with a hall. Let's do that. Okay. I need to get this army back on the move. Yeah, I'm trying to give the dwarves as much territory as possible to help them out economically. I hope this is helping them out. It's better than me trying to control all this territory. It's a mess. And then I'm going to send... I think this is about as far west as I'm going to go against the Easterlings, because I really need to start moving back down in this direction, but I don't want to worry about my western flank over here. So I'm going to move these guys this way. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Let's move them down that way.
They may be near. Countrymen! For Middle-earth! Countrymen!
Alright, so one more turn, our Dale cavalry is completely replenished. That's wonderful news.
We are a strong people.
I'm going to get rid of this guy for now, just to cut back on upkeep costs. Can I get a governor here at all? Like, really? Nope. Let's see. No one else I can promote in my offices here. Bard is still a retainer. How about you become a retainer to Nordic, maybe? I would recommend that you try to build your economy in cities that are not so under threat, in addition to building one province where you only build your military buildings, and that this be your military province. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, so he's been accepted as retainer. Hooray, your application's been accepted. Welcome to being a retainer for Nordic, which is this guy. Yeah, I'll show you in a bit where I've been focusing on military infrastructure, because, oh, we have to build up this place. Okay, we'll go ahead and build all this crap here.
Charge!
I might just sack this place and move on, because I'm more concerned about trying to push eastwards as quickly as I can, because I don't know when the Eastlings are going to be a threat down here again. It's possible they may be too busy fighting the dwarves, so if that's the case, we should really just take every opportunity we can and just blitzkrieg our way across these regions here, unless Mordor becomes a problem. But, yeah, as for military infrastructure, I'm trying not to get too carried away, but I know I need to focus on getting decent units in all corners of my kingdom. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have bothered building another recruitment camp here, too. I wonder if I should kind of get rid of that in favor of income, because it's Fenris Gondren that really needs the military complex, because the Easterlings have been trying to target this several times, so we need the best troops defending this area. I think I'm going to go ahead and disable this, so that I could replace that with something else, bring in money. And then in the middle portion of my kingdom, I don't have as much military infrastructure. Of course, I got Mayorhold over here. I'm only trying to do that because I'm worried about if the Federal are going to be a problem over here, or if Dol Guldur becomes a problem over here too, which I don't think is the case because Erebor looks like it's doing a good job of keeping them contained. And then Edisborn. Yeah, we don't need a complex here either. I think we can get rid of that. Yeah, that's a good point you make. Let me just look through these and see if I can try to cut back on the military infrastructure, because some of this is just unnecessary. I might just get rid of the one in Edisborn and then focus on economic infrastructure. It's really Esgaroth and Dale that are becoming my economic hubs. I think I'll continue to let Gweimethar over here. Let me see. Yeah, you'll focus on just continuing to bring in more money for me and food. And then Esgaroth over here. Not a lot I can get from wealth. Except the orchard. Orchard? I think it's the orchard. That's how you pronounce it. Orchard. Orchard City. Yeah, let's do Orchard City. I like that idea a lot. Alright, I need to check on the level of control over here because I know it's not pretty. Alright, so that's doing better. And then we'll convert this to a settlement too, just in case. And then, let's see. Turns remaining before garrison will run out of supplies. Okay. Probably best I wait one more turn, just so I can have the money to start repairing buildings. So, in the meantime, let's just build some more siege equipment. Yeah, that's good. Maintain the siege for one more turn. Then we'll take it. Alright, income is looking better. Let's just save it here for now. Yeah, because we're just really busy fighting the Easterlings. I really wish I could come over here and help out Erebor, but Rodhaven, look at that. Rodhaven being a problem child yet again. I really need a governor for the Keldwin Banks. When am I ever going to get a governor over here? Seriously. Already had the maximum number of governors. Yeah, let me know how exactly it works getting more available governors, because I've been needing a governor for the Keldwin Banks forever, and it just won't let me do it because it says I already had the maximum number of governors. So I don't really know how it works increasing governor availability. If it's an area that is usually attacked and you don't want to keep an army there permanently, maybe it's better to build a building that strengthens the garrison instead of building for income. Then maybe that way there will be a better garrison. It will allow you more time to react if someone attacks you from that direction and send an army to that area. Yeah, increasing garrisons would definitely help. Alright, next turn we'll address this, because then we can start focusing on more economic matters here. Because I feel like Fennis Gondren, as long as we keep that area, we can get plenty of troops along the Sea of Rune. Oh, winter. Alright, got some money coming in. Time to take the place. Nope, wrong button. Time to take the place. Okay. And we clearly have missile superiority. There we go. Alright, lost a little over 100 men, but that's okay. Unit replenishment is 3% if we just occupy, but I might just loot and occupy and then move forward from there. Maybe I'll give it to Erebor. I'm not sure. It might be best for me to just sack the place and move on. Because I want to keep this army on the move. Yeah, let's just sack the place and move on then. There we go. And let's upgrade the tech here. Focus on growth again. After we got that done, let's really start focusing on getting our tier 3 buildings for infantry and archers. Alright, let me get you back on... Ooh, we can do a raid. Yeah, I might do a raid just for a turn. Yeah, let's do a raid for one turn. That way we can kind of get some more food and money from that. And then you're going to focus on... Let's see... Don't think I need a blacksmith so much. Supply station... Actually increases wealth a little bit. Would be nice to have faster replenishment too. But the Great Farm will give us +1 to control. Resource production, 20 barrels of wine, +20 from agriculture, and then for food anyways. And then wealth +5% from agricultural buildings province-wise. Okay. But again, I don't think we have a lot of agricultural buildings here. Yeah, these are port cities. There's no agriculture here. Let's see. Fields might be better for this one. Or I could go for... I might go for a supply station, honestly. It would consume more food. Alright, let's do Grape Farm instead. Do we already have a Grape Farm? I feel like we've already built one around here. I could have sworn we built one a while back, or is that just my... Is that just me remembering wrong? Alright, we'll build one there. And then Kairos Rakarain, increasing in control, that's good. If we convert this, it's going to cost us some money, and it'll increase maintenance too. So I think I'll hold off on military infrastructure there.
Ready, men?
Alright, we got an extra... We have some more surplus here, so Edisborn. Let's see. Let's focus on... Edisborn. Edisborn, let's see, if we get a monument, this increases control throughout the province, which is what we need. A watchtower would be helpful too. Yeah, let's get a monument here. Let's do that. Gotta find a way to increase control in these areas, because that's getting kind of pesky. Alright, so... You'll just continue raiding for just this turn. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's end that turn. Another... Gosh darn it. Now where is this? Okay, so these guys are becoming a problem. We'll quickly head back up. How come you can't move? Oh, so we're too close. We have to attack it again. That's kind of annoying. We have to attack this again.
strong people.
Alright, Edisborn. That should help increase control already. This would help with even more control. Let's try to get some more wealth from this. That would be helpful.
Raise your weapons.
Okay. Can you end that siege and just get out of there?
Charge! We must go back.
Yeah, because we don't really need you attacking the place again. Let's get your back here and consolidate control. Okay? Yeah, let's get you back here and just try to maintain our control over this region before it becomes another problem child. I really gotta check on the north there. Okay. Let me just make some adjustments here. Yeah, extreme quality, we don't need it that freaking high. Anyone who's watching this hasn't played Dawnless Days, I would recommend just keeping it on performance settings, because this will slow down your PC. Even if you have a super powerful engine, like, it's a lot. So I don't recommend playing on extreme graphics. I don't think it's necessary. Like, you don't need to play on extreme graphics to get the best detail. Performance is very satisfying. Oh, look at you. Annoying little gremlin. Kick your butt over there. Oh, now you're running away. Oh, look at him, little coward. Piss off. Actually, I should have just fought that one. I lost 61 men. Okay. The Lucky Rimbos. Yeah, that's annoying. I don't like that these rebels can get, like, high-class units like this. That's just silly to me. I don't know why they think that's necessary. Alright, let's increase replenishment, because we kind of need it.
We are a strong people.
Alright, I'm going to go back and try to get this army back on the move again, so I think it might be best if we get them moving this way. Yeah, we need to get replenishment back up here again. I want to start making my next move south. Or we can get more troops, because now we can justify getting more troops, and maybe we should start gunning it for Longerunen, because it looks vulnerable.
They may be near.
Okay, military infrastructure, Fennis Gondren. Okay, we haven't researched tier 3 yet, that's why. So after this is done, we're going to focus on getting centralized training, because then we get tier 3, which will unlock our best units. I think it will. Let me look at this again. Yeah, because tier 3 should already get us access to our best infantry. Or unless that's Royal Barracks. Might be wrong. But I'm looking forward to seeing what tier 3 unlocks. Okay, so
Ready, men?
Rodhaven over here. I could have you focus on more food and wealth again. That would be helpful. Oh crap, Dolgador. I don't like seeing that. Alright, that looks like it's under better control now. So next turn I gotta make a very fateful decision. Do I push west and help Erebor out? Because it looks like they're dealing with a lot. If they get pushed out, that's gonna be very bad for my western front. Or I could just continue to raid like the Easterlings as best as I can. Yeah, I need to get these guys replenished. At the very least, I really want to get my forces replenished. So I'm going to send... Let me see here. Yeah, I need to get you guys back home as quickly as I can. Let's get you back across the border here. That way we can get some more of our shipmen ready to go. You're going to get my tier 3 ready to go. Honestly, this guy's been sitting here too long. We should just get his own army ready to go. Because he could start causing some trouble for the Easterlings here in the meantime. Yeah, let me wait until this army catches up, and then I think I'll start sending this guy down. I would like to see what's going on here now.
Quickly now. Stay together.
Alright, not much else going on here. So if we decide to attack Longarunin, I think it would take us way too long to go by land. Because it would take us potentially 3 turns to reach this area. That gives them way too much time.
Quickly now.
But if we go by sea, then it'll only take us like maybe 2 turns to really get there after this one. I would love to take Longarunin, because I know that's going to be a very important economic hub for the Easterlings moving forward. We take that region, it'll definitely mess them up for a while. Okay. Man, 800 for maintenance costs? That's insane. Jeez, I don't want to do that. Let's try to get more wealth here again. Focus on that. And then I'm going to have you repair that too. And... nope, can't do that. Can't do anything here. Alright, fine. End that turn. Alright, the dwarves might be in trouble here. Let me take a look at this side of the map. It's not looking pretty. We may have to help out the dwarves over here, because they look like they're kind of losing this one. Alright, I'm going to save this as 3016. Push Dol Guldur. Spelled Dol Guldur wrong. Alright, here we go. I could really use this army in fighting the Easterlings. In fact, I think this is what I'll do. I'm going to send this army westwards to help out against the orcs. Yeah, it'll take them 6 turns to replenish these guys. I think we should try to push against the orcs as best as we can, because it doesn't look pretty for the dwarves. If they lose this frontier here, it's going to look very bad for my western flank.
We are a strong people.
Let's get you here. And from there, I'm going to get your army ready to start moving for some new heights. Yep, we're going to build you a mighty army. I'll even have these troops over here to help you out too. And we'll head towards Longarunin. And then the Men of Dale. It's a fateful decision, but I'm worried about how the dwarves are doing. Let me just see where they are in the power ranking. Alright. Let me see here. Gundabad. Erebor is a 9 still. Oh, things with the Fettertrim are improving. So they don't like Rune a lot. You know what? I'm thinking we should be friends. We should definitely be friends. Trade agreement? Please? Yes! Hooray! And you know what? I like you. I will give you a small gift. It's a golden bracelet thingy. Looks like a watch, but I'm pretty sure watches don't exist at this time. Actually, I don't even think a gift is necessary. Like, a trade agreement will automatically start improving things. Alright, I am very glad to be friends with the Fettertrim, because that means I don't have to worry about my northern flank at all. I'm very relieved about that. So that means I can focus so much of my efforts against the Easterlings. But I am worried about the state of affairs with Dol Guldur. So I'm going to send this army back north to help the dwarves. Not a fan of doing this, but it's got to be done. I need to get these shipmen retrained, though. So yeah, they'll get at least a couple more turns there. Yeah, get a couple more turns to replenish. I'll get you some more troops on the way up there. Because if the dwarves fail in the west, then that's going to be very bad news for me in the east. Yeah, the dwarves cannot afford to fail here. Alright, let's continue to get more troops. We definitely need more archers. I would like to get more of these guys too. Let's get a pretty decent stack here to work with. And then you're going to go over there and start trading troops next time. There we go.
Let's go.
Okay, if you cross over here, because I think that's where the border ends, right? Okay, you can still retrain troops. That's good. Let's get you back in this direction. Alright, that's good. At least you're doing better on that frontier. If we need to, we can hire mercenaries, even though... no, we can't. Never mind. We can't hire mercenaries. Bad. I'm going to get you over here now and start trading troops. Because I just need this cavalry. That way I don't have to recruit more merchant escorts. And then, you know what? Let's give you the archers too. That way we don't have to recruit as many archers. And then let's have you head back home. And then this guy, he can get rid of this archer unit. And all I really need to do is get my merchant escorts, some more midshipmen, or shipmen. Get rid of that. Nope. Alright, so this army is going to have 13 units. 14 if we get that one. We'll wait, we'll wait. I just want you to get back. Rodhaven is about to become a problem child again. Because this region sucks. Alright. I think we made a good decision pushing west, because I think the dwarves might need our help. I'm gonna go over here and start helping out. Because I don't need the dwarves worrying about these guys. I'll take care of them. I will take care of these scumbag orcs. They think they can mess with my friends? Alright, we got a pretty decent army, but it could be stronger. Let's get some more troops here. I want more of these guys. And we got enough cavalry to work with. Let's get one more of this. I think that'll make a pretty decent army altogether. Let's get you back up north. Maintain control for me. Calduin Banks. Let's see. There's a population surplus up here, apparently. So, Edisborn, Fagerstad, or Esgaroth. Esgaroth is making us money, but actually, no, we can't build anything there. That's right. Alright, let's see. Fagerstad or Edisborn? Fagerstad, definitely. Let's focus more on you. Actually, maybe we should focus more on Edisborn. Because control is okay in these regions. Actually, it's healthy in these regions. That's good. I say let's get a workshop going.
They may be near. Countrymen!
And then I might raise a fleet here. Yeah, that'll help out. Get a heavy transport ship here. That'll help out. We're going to start aiming for Longarunen soon. I think in 2 turns we should be able to attack it. Shoot, the Easterlings are back. Again with these guys. Come on. Alright, Easterlings are definitely back. Sorry, dwarves, but I have got to double time it back down south. Yeah, let's do this one next. Okay. Alright, so these guys could be hitting Karasarakarein soon. We actually get a pretty decent garrison here, so we're better off just defending the region if we can. Yeah, sorry, dwarves, but I gotta head back and deal with the Easterlings, because that's gonna be a problem for me if I don't address it now. If they decide to attack Karasarakarein, I'm confident we can easily defend this. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah, let's build a monument here to increase control, because these people are kind of annoying. Alright, let's start heading towards Longarunen.
Countrymen! Quickly now!
Alright, can I get you there faster? Yeah, let's get you there faster. I want to get there in 2 shakes. Okay? I want to start taking Longarunen.
Ready, men? They may be near. Let's
Alright,
go.
just go with them for now.
Countrymen! Stay together! Quickly now!
Have you over here instead. There we go. I gotta get this army back down south quickly. Because we got another Easterling incursion on the way. Problem is, I don't really know what this army really looks like. They're already gonna outnumber us, because we only have 16 units here. But once we team up with the garrison, we get a ton more units here, and it's actually a pretty decent garrison. Governor, yes. Let's see. A lot of these are military attributes. I think I'll go for merchant. Yeah, let's see what that does next turn. I would recommend that you get rid of one of your generals, because generals can sometimes be expensive. Oh yeah, that's for sure. I think with your current income, you could have 2.5 armies of 3. Oh, dang. Okay. Should have seen that coming. Darn it. Oh boy. Alright, that didn't really hurt our income too badly. Yeah, we should have been keeping careful watch over that. Was that our region they desolated? What did they desolate? Where did they attack? Was it this again? Did they attack this again? They must have attacked Barning's Neck again, right? Raiding. Karas Rakarain. Alright, so the enemy's raiding there. We got more incursion forces in the area. I'm gonna start having you head this way. Can I recruit more troops here in the meantime? Yes, I could, technically. Yeah, let me just read what this guy was saying here. I think with your current income, you're going to have 2.5 armies, maybe 3, so you could keep 1 army to defend in the south and send the third half or full army to join in working with a strong army you are using now. Yeah, because I might be... Ooh, the Easterlings are coming back in a fury. So they've strengthened their defenses in Longarunen. And they've got another army on the way towards Fenris-Gondren. Could Fenris-Gondren hold out on its own? Not really. It doesn't have a strong garrison as is, so... Let me see. I should probably upgrade this to a small town. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alright, we're gonna have to go back and defend Fenris-Gondren, because there's no way we're gonna attack Longarunen at this moment. That wouldn't make any sense. Oh, I could have you raid, though, right? Now, if I raid, is that going to impact my relation with the Fettertrim? Because I like the Fettertrim, so I don't know if raiding trade ports is going to impact that. Yeah, it'd be nice if we can get like a non-aggression pact going. So let me try raiding this turn, but it could have an impact on my relations with the Fettertrim.
We are a strong people.
Yeah. Let me see. Recommend they get rid of one of your generals. I think with your current income, you could have 2.5 armies. Yeah, that's a good point. Keep one army to defend in the south, and send the third half or full army to join and working with a strong army you are using now. Yeah, that's a good point. I think right now the plan's going to change a little bit, because it's pretty clear the Easterlings are going to try to attack us. They're going to try to hit Fenix Gondolin again. Even if they don't, I think I'm just going to continue pushing down south to see if I can catch up to them. But they could actually just send these forces to attack Fenix Gondolin instead. So that would be bad for me. Let's try to control our income here. Yep, I'm going to get rid of you guys. Yeah, let me just see if I can get rid of you guys real quick.
Stay together.
Now, if I chase after you, I'm going to lose movement points, and then this guy will have every chance to take Cardass rocket range, so I better just stay here. Because I don't want to lose movement points here. So let me go ahead and increase the size of my forces here, just so we stand a much better chance of fending them off. We get 3 more units, we'll have 19. We'll have nearly a full stack army, very close to it. Yeah, if Dol decides to push in this region, we're going to be in big trouble, so we need to make sure there's a decent garrison here too. In fact, might be time for me to send this guy. Let me see. If he leaves, I don't think it'll be too bad, but I think it's time to send you up north to make sure Fagerstad does not fall to an orc attack, because that'll be very bad. Usually when you raid, it hurts your relationship with the person you are raiding. Yeah, my only concern is if there's going to be like more indirect problems, like if the Fettertrim were already trading with the Easterlings, and we start trading that trade route, if we start raiding that trade route, is that going to impact our relations with the Fettertrim? That I don't know.
We are a strong people.
Joined war against Gundabad. Okay, so that means you're probably losing that war. Okay, I can't do that right now, dwarves. I'm already kind of strapped with the Easterlings at the moment. Okay, so we're under siege there. Kirith Ungol has been conquered. Alright, that's good news. So Mordor is actually losing that war. Gondor is doing well. Now, if we choose to attack, he'll be forced to retreat. And then he just destroys everything, which ticks me off.
Countrymen! We are a strong people.
Yeah, he's got a pretty large army, so I'm going to be outnumbered by a decent amount. And there's no way I'll be able to get these troops trained in time, because he'll just keep coming back and besieging the area. I could try to push for these guys now.
Stay together. Countrymen! Quickly now. Raise your weapons. For Middle-earth!
War declared. Fettertrim and Empire of Ruin. That's good, so maybe we can be friends. Alright, so it's only improving now. Alright, well they rejected that, unfortunately. Well, that's a bit of a downer. Dol Guldur has a ranking of 16. Erebor's ranking is 9. Goblins are getting stronger. Anduin Vale is getting really powerful. That's good. I just hope they're not going to be a problem for us. Woodland Realm seems to be doing okay. Mirkwood Creatures. And then Dulgador ranking up 21. Okay. How's Rune doing? Oh my gosh, they're number 2? Come on, really? Oh, we could be in deep trouble here.
Countrymen!
So if I decide to push forward, oh boy. Yeah, that incursion there is going to be a problem. We might be having an issue here.
For Middle-earth!
Because these guys will not give us a break. I could try to challenge these guys now, but I would be outnumbered a decent amount. Because I really need the extra troops. Yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea to fight these guys. We don't have the strength to challenge them. We need them to attack us, is what we really need. We need them to start attacking us. See, this is what they're going to keep doing. They're just going to keep raiding, besieging the place, and then I can't repair anything. Wine. Okay, so construct that building. Okay. Okay, we better just let them maintain the siege, because every time we try to attack them, they just keep retreating. So we're better off just having them attack us now, or at least next turn.
We are a strong people. Countrymen! Come together. For Middle-earth! Ready, men? We are a strong people.
Alright. I don't think it would be a good idea to chase the Easterlings down here, because I don't really know what else could be coming around here. So I'm going to go back and just try to push for Longarunen if I can. If they decide to come for Fennis Gondren again, I'll just make sure this guy gets like more troops to defend the area. Because Fennis Gondren has an okay garrison. I mean, this would take 5 turns to build. So I won't start that now. I better just invest in more troops here. So I'll get this guy going. I'll get these guys going. And then this guy going too. Actually, wait. Yeah. We'll get 3 more units there, which gives us a pretty decent stack to work with. Okay, I already know that. Let's see. You're almost there. I need you to get to Fagerstad right away. Gotta make sure that area... Oh, actually, let me see. Let me see. What is this again? Recruitment complex. I'll think about that one, though. But that's in Esgaroth, right? Yeah. I think we should get Esgaroth going with a tier 2 recruitment complex, because you never know when we're going to need that. Alright, Easterlings, please just attack me now and get this done with. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, crap. Okay, they came back with more friends. That's not good. Due to increasing our production, our vintners have produced more wine than expected, and our wine vaults are already full. What shall we do with the excess? Give it to the soldiers. Soldiers receiving the wine, raising spirits in the camp though discipline wanes. I don't like that. The wine is traded abroad, strengthening commerce and ties with neighbors. I like that. This will fill the coffers. I say let's trade it. Okay.
Countrymen!
Oh, come on, really?
Slay the beasts!
Okay, so it looks like I didn't keep track of our supplies, because our supplies didn't even last very long. So the Easterlings are putting us in like an impossible situation. We can't even hold out, because they'll just wait until we're completely starved out, and we have no supplies to hold out for a long term. So that's really annoying. So it looks like I have no choice but to fight these guys. Either that, or I could just retreat from the region. Maybe give it to Erebor again. Even though that's really annoying.
Raise your weapons!
Yeah, I think I better just do that. I was really hoping to keep this region, but I don't think it's going to be possible for us to fight these guys in an open field. This army is just too big, and we don't really hold the advantage anywhere.
We are a strong people.
I think we're better off retreating, building up our strength. We'll let the Easterlings deal with this incursion over there, because that'll make them weaker. Alright, I'm going to give this to Erebor then, because Erebor is not at war with Rune. Gift region. Yep, I'll give it to them.
Countrymen!
And then I'm going to have you retreat across the border here. Where are the borders again? How does this work? I just saw the border earlier. I'm going to have you head towards Minas Arohir.
Quickly now!
I can't get any more troops at the moment. I'll have to wait until I'm in friendlier territory. And then we'll just end this turn, right? Or did I have... I was going to build something, right? Yeah, let me see. I think it was in Esgaroth. Nope, I've already got that being built. Alright, so we got some more money to work with. Let's figure this out. Fennes Gondrin could use an upgrade. Let's get this up to a small town. Okay, come on now. Let me retreat. Come on. Son of a gun, really? Yeah. I should have done forced march. Yeah, this guy outnumbers us completely. We're not going to stand a chance here. He knows he has the advantage. Probably outnumbers us by 1,000 troops, bare minimum. Okay, so how are we going to do this? I think I'm going to try out a different formation here. Kind of keep my troops in more of a checkered formation. Actually, let's try this. Let's put 5 in the back here. What is your ambush success rate near the city? Oh, yes, sorry, that was a while back. Oh, let's see.
Watchful.
Alright, and then I'm going to put you guys in a checkered formation too. I'm going to do it like this. That way I can get you retreating behind the lines quickly if the cavalry comes for you. Alright, that's everybody I've got.
Steady now. Come together.
Yeah, we need the high ground here as best we can. Try to get over here is what I'm thinking. Let's take a look at our Finland patrollers here. Oh, they're watchmen, that's right. Rather interesting looking pikes they've got. Oh crap, they're already on top of us. Shoot. Alright, I'm gonna keep my cavalry back.
Ready, archers?
I don't know how effective flaming arrows are going to be. Plus, they take a while to reload, unfortunately. But I am going to do this. Because when the cavalry starts moving in, I'm going to have you guys retreat. Yeah, I got to increase the brightness here. This is way too low. Oh, that's as bright as it'll get, huh? Yep, that's as bright as it'll get. Yeah, it's just dark then. Really dark.
Watch your backs! Be ready, archers! Soon, men! Come together!
Alright, take your volley.
Get ready for war! Be ready, archers! Steady now!
The enemy is attacking our general!
Ah, crap. Dang it.
Keep a lookout!
Well, there goes one entire unit of archers. Wasn't paying attention to the left.
Watch your backs! Come together! Ready, men?
Where is this guy?
Steady now!
Alright, let's roll around and hit those archers
Be
then.
ready, archers! Keep a lookout! Steady now!
Ah, damn it.
Ready, men? Be watchful.
Alright, I'm not going to let them eliminate my cavalry.
Keep a lookout. Be ready, archers. Be watchful. Watch your backs. Come together. Hold! Be ready, archers.
Alright, come on, let's kill this general. We're going to have to refight this battle. This is bad. We're just not doing well. Should have paid more attention to those archers before they got slaughtered. Maybe we can kill their general and break their morale a bit. That'd be nice. Alright, recycle charge. Come on, come on.
The enemy general is fallen!
Thank God for that. Though I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference now. We're losing badly.
men are broken and running for the... A unit's ammunition is spent, and it can no longer fire.
Thank God the shipmen are holding, but dang, our spearmen are getting wiped out. Come on, guys, run away already. Run away. If we can get rid of these guys, that'd be great. Alright, let's stop these archers over here. At least if we can get them to stop firing, that'd be wonderful. Maybe we can turn this battle around. You guys need to move in. Come on, help out, help out. If we can break their center, we can win this. We can win this. We just got to keep the archers busy. Ah, shoot, they caught us in a crossfire. Shit. Yeah, this is the annoying thing about archers. They can really mess up your cavalry if you're not careful. All right, retreat.
Be watchful.
Wait, what are you guys doing?
Ready, men?
No, I didn't want you all doing that. Damn it.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Come on, we're so close to winning this. Come on, guys. We're so close to winning this. Don't give up now.
Be ready, archers. Watch your backs. Ready, men?
All right, finally, they're routed. Perfect, perfect. These guys are barely holding out. Come on now. You can do it, guys. Hold out a little bit longer.
Come together.
This battle would have gone better if we had addressed our flanks a little bit better here, but that's the problem with keeping our troops in a tight formation like that. They're going to get flanked very easily, and these archers still haven't run out of arrows.
Watch your backs.
Alright, let's move, guys. Come on. It's a shame that we don't have more cavalry. We really need more cavalry to change this tide.
Archers. Ready, men?
Finally, they're routed. Alright, we just got to get the archers running. Yeah, this army got completely obliterated. I think there's only a small chance we're going to win this now. These archers could still mess us up badly. Thank God we didn't lose our general.
Come together.
Need you to chase these guys down. Come on now. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Broken and are fleeing.
Click the damn unit. Attack these guys.
Harry them!
Yep, we're running out of melee troops, unfortunately. These archers could still fuck us up.
Be ready, archers.
One of our units can no longer fire.
Alright, finally, they're running. Hooray.
Come together.
Alright, we can focus now on all these archers here.
Our men have rallied.
Oh, look out.
God speak good. We are moments away from victory.
Alright. Let's save that replay. End that battle. We're done with that. Holy shit, we lost a lot of troops. That was a Pyrrhic victory for sure. Okay. Let's try to replenish our losses here. That was pretty horrendous. The Eastlings are going to be coming in from the other direction. Gundabad has been conquered. That's good news. Okay, the dwarves are doing good. That is excellent news. Alright, they want to take this place, and that's going to be annoying, but oh well.
Countrymen. For Middle Earth!
Alright, should we pursue and wipe them out? That's a good question.
We are
I
a
could really use
strong
these guys
people.
back home, but I don't want these guys coming back, so let's just be done with this then.
Roar!
Yeah, just die already. Come on now.
For Middle Earth!
We've already lost so many troops because of this. Okay.
Let's go!
You're gonna need like 10 turns to recover, because you just lost a crap load of troops, plus all of our cavalry. I'm gonna need you to head back to help defend the city, because now these guys look like they're heading towards Fenrisgondren.
For Middle Earth! We are a strong
I don't think we'll have time to recruit more troops, because they're gonna be heading towards this place soon. Let's see. You know, I could start focusing on this next.
For Middle Earth!
Alright, let's get you back in the normal sailing mode. Let me see if I can try to put you guys in ambush mode. Fortify, ambush. I like the idea of ambush.
Let's go!
Let's put you in ambush then.
Countrymen!
Alright, let's get some more troops for you over here. It's kind of annoying that our income didn't really improve all that much. We lost a lot of troops, so you'd think that... Let me see. You'd think that would make a difference with the income, but it doesn't really change anything. Yeah, we lost a lot of troops there. That wasn't good. Danamar. Yeah, that's Erebor. About to say, that's not our territory.
They may be near.
Alright, I'm going to put you back here. Check on offices here. You already have the maximum number of governors. Ay, ay, ay. But at least Gundabad's been conquered, so Erebor's doing great. Glad to see that. So giving them all that territory has helped us out. We just need to get more troops ready over here. We'll get this going over here is what I'm thinking. Oh, actually, wait. Let's get some more troops ready for you. Let's see. You got a decent amount of cavalry. Could still use more Northman scouts. I like the Northman scouts. And then we'll get more archers too. Can't upgrade that, unfortunately. And once I get you back into friendlier borders, we'll start licking our wounds there. Once this army's done, I think I'll send you back west. Actually, Erebor should be in a great place to start pushing back Dolgador, so I may not have to worry about these guys anymore. I could just focus full-time against the Easterlings. That might be my best bet. Alright, Governor. There's not much else I can get for attributes as a governor. Let's do Merchant then. Nordic. You're doing great here. You're about to become our most famous general. Anything to help with replenishment? Yeah, we already have max replenishment from that. Woodworker, Horse Lord, Mercenary. I think we'll just do bodyguard attributes. That'll help. Alright, let him attack. I'll kick them in the butt. How come we couldn't intercept that? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, our guys are right here. How on earth did they not catch them?
We are a strong people.
Alright, we're gonna fight a big battle here and be done with these guys. Just send you guys back in this direction. Because I need you to increase your replenishment a lot faster. Let's get to these borders here so you can help out with the fight against Rune. Yeah, at least they're still replenishing troops. That's what matters.
We are a strong people.
Yeah, they messed up all of my infrastructure here, unfortunately.
Countrymen!
Alright, I gotta figure out who we're gonna hit. I could chase this guy now,
Countrymen! We are a
but then I'm
strong
probably
people.
not gonna have enough movement points to move around and hit this guy. But I think I'm gonna do that, because I would love to fight this battle, start enacting my revenge on these guys.
Stay together.
Yeah, let's start hitting him now.
Slay the beasts.
Alright, they've got very few archers. Let's take them out. Let's wait for drier conditions. I think that's going to be the best we're going to get. Yeah, I think I like that. That's okay. A little bright, but that's okay. Okay, so checkerboard formation. I kind of like the checkerboard formation. Except the pikes act a little weird. I don't know why they like doing that, going in a long column. In fact, I'd like for you to switch places. I'd like for you to be more this way, and then you in the center. There we go. That makes more sense.
Watch your backs.
Yeah, I kind of like that. That's good.
Steady now. Oh, look out. Watch your back.
Alright, then archers, let's put you front and center like so.
Steady now.
And then I'm going to put my general... Actually, let's back you guys up a bit
Oh,
more.
look out.
Yeah, let's back you up a bit more. Nope. Didn't want you doing that. There you go. Perfect. Alright, cavalry. Let's be very conservative with these guys. Gotta be very careful with cavalry. They can make or break a battle, so when you really need them, you don't want to lose them when you need them the most. So don't be too reckless with your cavalry. It's one thing you're going to learn very quickly with Attila.
Ready, archers.
Alright, that's looking good. Now, at least the benefit with cavalry is that they can kind of scout ahead for you. I kind of wish I had the Northman scouts, because they get a little bonus for scouting. Been doing this for almost 2 hours, jeez. I didn't intend for the stream to go on for 2 hours. I was hoping to keep this at like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. So I got to get back to work tomorrow. Christmas break has been kind of a disruption to my flow, so got to get back to work quickly so I can deal with all the Christmas spending to make up for. Move you guys around here. They got a lot of clan raiders, so we got to be careful with that, but I think the nice thing about the clan raiders is that they're pretty easy to lure in with your archers. So if you start firing on with your archers, which is great because our archers get like a range advantage. So we got 200. At best, these guys got like 150 or 160. They'll be forced to send in their cavalry too early. Then we can draw back our archers and let our infantry deal with the rest. Oh, they're coming in now. Okay. Alright, I'm going to bring my cavalry back. Actually, I'm going to see if I can hide you in those woods. That'd be good.
Watchful.
Alright.
Archers.
Run, boys, run.
Come together. Be ready, archers.
They are trying to take out our general! Defend him!
Come together. Be ready,
Alright, keep
archers.
firing, guys. Yep, they're shattered. That's good.
Ready, men.
Alright, I'm going to have you guys come around over here. I forgot the shipmen can actually form shield walls. Alright,
Steady now.
now we can start flanking them
Be
hard,
ready,
boys.
archers. Watch your backs. Keep a lookout. Steady now.
Perfect, perfect. Good job, guys. Good job. Alright, I think we got these guys shattered. Let's get you out of there before the general catches up.
Watch your backs.
Alright, we're gonna destroy these archers next. Where are my... Good job, cavalry. Slaughter these guys. No mercy. Got 2 units of cavalry, so now we know they're not going to get caught in the crossfire. Alright, I want all
Battle is
archers
turning in our favor!
to kill this guy. No mercy. Alright, let's get you back. Get out of there.
Ready, men.
Alright, move in, move in.
Watchful.
I'm not going to get my cavalry slaughtered. We need them for another battle.
Be ready, archers.
army refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
Stubborn Easterlings.
Look, fighters!
Alright, so we got their general caught in a crossfire. Let's reform you guys. And...
A glorious victory will soon be yours.
well, let's kill off as many as we can. Yeah, I don't think it matters if we wipe out this whole bodyguard, because for some reason, Attila allows your general to escape a battle if the AI decides that it's just going to give up and retreat. So even if the general is right there and you can chase him down with cavalry or kill him with archers, it ain't going to matter. I mean, watch, I'll do this right now. I'll chase him down right now, and he'll show up on the campaign map again. Alright, I'll just try to intercept these guys over here. Hopefully I can just try to eliminate as much of this army as possible. That way he's got none of these units to replenish. Alright. That's enough there. I'm gonna save that. Alright, end that battle there. Easy victory for us. Only lost 240 troops, wiped out nearly 900, nearly the entire army. Oh, we did wipe out the whole army. That's good. So I guess he didn't escape. Alright, let's replenish our troops because we're going to need them for part 2 of this battle. We got to get back down here and chase this guy off. Chances are he's going to stand his ground, but we can get him to come back and deal with him later. I need this army to replenish so I can get them some more troops. And then together we're going to fight a unified front and just start taking out the Easterlings down south. Now, that should mess with their power ranking a little bit. The Fettertrim we're on good terms with, so now I'm going to do... let's see, can you accept that? They have accepted it. Alright, perfect. So we're on very good terms with the Fettertrim. The good news, too, is that as long as Erebor doesn't go to war with the Fettertrim, then we could very likely build an alliance with them. So then we can work on a unified front to take out the Easterlings together. Now, how are the Fettertrim doing? They're at war with Rune right now. But Rune looks like it's kind of winning on its own respective theater because it doesn't have as many enemies to deal with. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the Dwarven factions. I don't know if they got completely destroyed or if they stopped fighting them. But right now they're allies with the Herem, so at some point if they're... let me see. They approve. Yeah, if their relations continue to get better, they could just end up joining the Empire of Rune, which will make it even worse for us. So once we get rid of these guys, we really got to regroup and just start pounding hard against the Easterlings, because they're already getting way too strong. I think we just need to start heading south as quickly as possible and just bring the fight to them. I'm not going to worry about this incursion. They took that region, fine, so be it. But I'm going to go ahead and save it here, because this is a good stopping point for tonight. Tomorrow or Wednesday, probably Wednesday, I'll get back to this so I can continue with the campaign. I just kind of wish we were expanding territorially, but it's a little different trying to expand territory, because there's always a chance you can overextend yourselves and then lose territory very quickly. Plus, you got to consider factors like food, for example, and public order, and so it's hard for me to conquer territory and actually hold it. I can conquer it, I just can't hold it very well. But hopefully, with a unified front in this direction, we can start taking some more territory away from the Easterlings and actually hold it. Because what I'd like to do next is, if we can take Langarunen, I'm planning on holding that region so that it can be a good frontline city as we continue to march deeper into Rune's Heartland. But I think we're doing okay so far. We just got to get things prepared here in Fenris-Gondren because we lost a lot of income due to that siege. And then from there, we'll take care of these guys and continue pushing south. But we're in a pretty decent place to continue expanding the military. So I'm looking forward to seeing where things go. Say this one more time, just for good luck. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for all of your advice in the stream chat. I really appreciate it. And just be on the lookout for my next stream. I normally try to stream, for anyone who's still watching, I try to stream between 6 and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't really know about putting other days on the schedule for this, but normally I stream on Sundays and Mondays as guarantees, and sometimes on Saturdays as well. But I am planning to stream for sure on Wednesday. So New Year's Eve, expect a nice New Year's Eve stream. More than likely I'll get back to this campaign. Hope to have you guys there. In the meantime, just have a chill evening or morning or day or wherever you are in the world. Take care.